You scared me. Oh my god, my posture right now is such negative energy. I'm so sorry, guys.
Vibes have been shifted within the last 2 seconds.
I know.
On this lovely day, we are going to skip lunch and go to every single place that we think has free samples and eat lunch through samples.
We're gonna cop that shit. There's so many places out there with free samples. So take advantage of that.
Why not take advantage?
Yeah, go eat that free shit. Free shit.
3, 2, 1, let's go into the video. First of all, I went to the bathroom. Right when we walked into Costco, I was actually wowed because since like I'm not gonna say the word because I think YouTube does something about it, but since like it got better kind of, they let samples be back at Costco, and there's so many samples.
I know.
And the first one that we found were these honey roasted peanuts.
Nuts.
And they come in a little baggie.
I know, a little baggie and
full of nuts.
These nuts.
Like, what is the joke though for these nuts? So like I'd say like, what is your mama chewing on? And I say like, these nuts.
Yeah, that's how you use it.
That's funny. We're at Costco and I found this ground beef. Let's see what the macros are. 23 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat. Okay, this is good for you. It is, it'll give you muscles and everything.
They meet your fitness goals?
Yeah, you'll be there soon. I believe in you. Click the link below for my diet plan.
Oh, another person doing samples.
Let me go up and grab a few.
We actually came across a little nook with 2 comfy chairs, rocking chairs, conveniently right next to an emergency exit in case anything goes awry. And it was a perfect little munch spot. I think they might have set up this little area for sample eating.
I was kind of thinking, I might film all of my videos in this little nook. Every
know.
video, it's gonna be filmed here.
It was so comfy in there.
At this point, we had 3 samples that we just were holding them. Like, we had 3 samples in our hands, and I was like, we need to start eating these, because I feel like people are trying to think that, like, we're just keeping the samples and putting them in our bag or something.
Oh yeah, it was embarrassing going up to other kiosks when you already had samples in your hands, because I feel like you're supposed to eat it as you shop. You aren't supposed to gather them all and then bring them to an area like a creeper, you know?
Yeah, it seemed really suspicious what we would do.
Yeah, so we had to eat the first batch before we got more. The weird thing was, not many other people were taking advantage of these samples. It's like, are y'all trying to be skinny for summer?
I know, it's like, okay, you can have a hot dog salmon and eat samples.
I know, and I literally wanted to slap someone on the back, on their back and be like, come on, eat. One person walked past and the sampler said, do you want any of this? And they said, no thanks, and it's like, what?
There's even a point where Lucas tried to convince someone. We were done eating the sample, and then the person that was doing the samples that worked for Costco said, we have tuna to this one girl that walked past, and then Lucas said, and then the girl that, this is so confusing. And the girl that walked past said, no, I don't want any tuna. And Lucas said, oh, it was so good or something like that.
I know, I tried to tell her, I was like, it was really good though. And she's like, I still don't want it.
First of all, at this little nook, we tried this golden platter all natural gluten-free chicken nugget. I don't understand. I guess the breading could have gluten. I understand. This was good, but I don't get why they would put this as a sample because it's so basic. It's very similar to a McDonald's chicken nugget except more real.
Yeah, usually if there's a sample, it has something, a twist, something different. And I guess the twist was gluten-free, but it tasted just like a basic-ass frozen chicken nugget. Nothing fresh or new.
If your kids love chicken nuggets, or if you love chicken nuggets, like, you can feel better about eating them because they're all natural.
It was so good. It was just, you know, expected. Been there, done that.
So at this point, I was kind of like, wait, are we going downhill already? This next one was a keto brownie bite. I don't know the brand, I'm sorry, because I felt embarrassed filming it for some reason. But that's besides the point. This keto brownie bite was good to me.
Yeah, for me it was a little bit basic, but I did like how it was keto. Like if it was a regular brownie, I'd be like, this tastes like shit. But knowing it was supposed to be healthy, you accept that it tastes a little bit worse.
When I was eating it, I just kept picturing I was that one guy who goes to stores, Flav City.
Oh, he's a keto person.
Yeah, I just was like picturing I'm him, and it was a cool feeling. And what I'm saying is I'd eat it again. Would I buy it? No.
And it was kind of one of those hard textures where like, you kind of feel like you're choking.
Wait, we should answer for each one. How are you gonna cop? For anyone that's out of the touch, cop means buy.
Yeah.
Keto brownie bite, I wouldn't cop.
Yeah, I wouldn't cop it, because I would just get a regular one, you know? The chicken nuggets, though, I would have copped.
I would have copped them too for like a 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, for like when you want to throw a bunch in the microwave, get a whole bowl of barbecue sauce and dip.
Finally, I'm gonna try the mixed nuts.
These nuts?
Honey roasted mixed nuts.
These were good.
They were like very simple. I felt like I've had it before.
Yeah, it tasted like that stuff you eat at the mall. You know when you go to the mall and they're like cooking all that weird shit in the middle?
Why do they always have that?
I don't know.
Every mall has a mixed nut section.
I know, and it smells so overwhelming and like, we would never usually eat this, but I guess we will.
It's low-key like a cult thing. Like you go to the mall, like you feel like you have to join the cult else you
I know,
else you're out of touch.
They were good. They brought me back to the old like mall feeling, which I liked.
I wouldn't cop.
Maybe you would. It's like an iffy.
It was really tough leaving the Nook section to go back to the get samples because I was so comfy and cozy.
Yeah, but we knew we were gonna come back.
More samples, more samples, more samples.
Samples.
Maybe I'm not meant for marriage because I love samples. Does this mean I'm supposed to sample people? That's so weird. That's so weird.
Oh no, it's like people who don't want to settle down. They just want to sample.
It's like when you go to Applebee's, like there's like a meal called the trio.
Oh.
Some people are a trio too. Like if you're into polygamy, you're like the Applebee's trio.
Oh yeah, the trio sampler.
For round 2, it's like we're at a buffet. We got a wiener and this is a salmon burger. It's a burger but with salmon, not beef. Any other questions or comments?
Ding dong, sausage in my mouth. The donk was pretty good.
These are turkey sausages, so
Chicken.
like chicken.
Yeah.
They were like actually really good.
I know, they were so good. They were so seasoned. Stay at like a hotel or something and they have the breakfast buffet in the morning. It tasted like those type of sausages.
It did exactly.
They're in that little metal canister.
Yeah.
And then you get the tongs.
And all the little kids touched it.
Yeah.
And for this sample, we actually put work in. Well, like we put time in because we went to the thing where they give you samples and Woka said, you guys have to wait.
Oh, he was still cooking them up.
Yeah, so we had to wait so long. Well, I'm canceling the would you cop. Because I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying no, even though I'll taste it.
Oh, I would cop the sausages. Those are so good.
They will, but I just feel like I'm just not.
But it's weird because we were there and I didn't buy anything.
Yeah, so
but
we're canceling this segment. For the salmon burger, we only got one because they literally said, you guys are eating too much.
And yeah, and the people who are running those sample stations, they weren't as happy to give them out. Their whole thing is to give them out, but it seemed like they didn't want us to get them. Like I had the vibe of like we had to sneak one.
You guys just had to be there. Like we kept going in circles. It was funny.
Oh my god, remember when I went up to someone and I said, this is so cool. And it was so awkward because for some reason I thought they had to offer me the sample, so I was just waiting for them to say like, oh, do you want any? So I just looked at them and said, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah, Lucas.
And then I walked away and it was so awkward.
Lucas literally has a Costco membership, but every single sample thing I went to, it had the energy of, this has never happened to me, but me being at this rich person's birthday party and just like using them.
I know.
That's what it felt like.
Like sampler people were like, come on now, you're gonna get another one.
This is the first one that I actually didn't like. It wasn't flavorful and it was cold. I mean, that doesn't matter, but it just wasn't
Yeah,
good.
it was not a good representation of whatever the salmon burger is. It was not good.
It had no flavor.
I know, and also it grossed me out because when you think of burger, you think of this, whereas we just got like a little random shaped chunk. Just salmon burger alone grosses me out, so I was already grossed out before even tasting it. Like, doesn't Trader Joe's have shrimp burgers?
They do? This ain't right sometimes.
Would never cop.
We tried all the samples at this Costco.
We actually didn't though. There were more left, but we felt like we had to leave for some reason.
But like, we were being obnoxious, in my mind at least.
And after me like standing in front of the people, the samples, and not even talking, I felt like, I'm not gonna go up to them again. Like, we should just go, we should leave. Yeah, it is sad because there was some like sort of marinara sauce they were sampling and we didn't get to try it, but it's okay. Nobody's fault but ours.
Put your condolences in the comments, please. Next up, we went to Trader Joe's because whenever I go to Trader Joe's, I remember seeing this thing in the back where they always have one sample.
I know, like, it's sort of, it's not always there, but sometimes it's there.
Something of the day, I'm assuming.
Yeah, some guy whips up something in the back and everyone gets to try it.
That's just ridiculous.
No. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, what are they, do they think that? What, do they think that's
I'm
okay?
gonna buy nothing now.
Do they think that's okay?
Because it's not.
God. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna call the people. I'm gonna call the people.
Suck my ass, Trader Joe's.
I know. Fuck.
Next up, we went to Sam's Club. It did take a while, a lot of meditating while driving to Sam's Club because I was angry, but we know we made it.
We've been to Sam's Club before and they had samples, so we thought maybe they'll have them this time. Let's take a little gander in there.
We were looking around and there was no sample places. Like, there was the places where they sold samples, but no one was working.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's just a weekend thing. We filmed this on a Monday, but not a sample in sight except for Freos, which is where the robot gives you a sample.
Do a story time.
Yeah, so I have a Sam's Club membership. I have an actual valid Sam's Club membership. I didn't go to like a fake ID website and get a fake Sam's Club membership. It's a real one.
Is that a thing?
So I went to the Freos expecting to get, what is it?
A popped out blueberry bite.
Yeah, and I was excited. It's free. I scanned my thing multiple times and it kept saying wrong code. I even manually typed in the code. Still didn't work. Are you effing kidding me? I wanted to break that effing machine right then and there.
At this point of the video, we were angry. We've gone to countless places and there was no samples, so we just started speeding because the nearest Costco, which I knew for a fact they would have samples, was an hour away, so we just dashed.
We started speeding because we were getting hungry. Where's my free food?
It's been so long. It's about 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so we're running. Straight up, we're sprinting around Costco.
This first sample, bitchin' sauce. And the girl said it straight to our face, bitchin' sauce. And like said it with a kind of a smirk. So then I said, that's a funny name. She said, I didn't come up with it. I have to say bitchin' sauce even though I don't cuss.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel bad that she was forced to cuss. It was so good.
Have you guys had the Taco Bell chicken quesadilla?
Yeah.
You know that spicy mayo that
it's
they
like
use?
a jalapeno ranch or something.
This is it, guys.
I know, it's the exact replica.
It's crazy because now I know if I ever want it, I know where to go.
The sauce was bitchin'.
Oh yeah, I bitch about that sauce.
I know, dumb bitch.
Yes, this was at the other Costco because when we were at this Costco, we started to realize I'm not gonna say I'm dumb, but because we are dumb, how are we supposed to know this? Every Costco, I guess, has the same samples.
I know, I guess they get sent out little instructions of what to do a sample of. I thought they got to pick. I thought the employees would say, oh, let's open up this box right here and start cooking them up.
Yeah.
But I thought they just picked.
Next up, we're trying this tuna, which this one wasn't at the other Costco, so maybe some of it's different.
Yeah, this is the tuna that I tried to convince the girl to get. So funny, because when we ate it, I literally remember thinking, this isn't even that good.
Yeah, it literally just tastes like tuna you'd get, like just any tuna.
Yeah.
It's not bad, it just is like, wait, why are you promoting this?
Yeah, it's just Star-Kissed tuna.
But it is ahi tuna.
Oh yeah, is that like fancier?
I had no idea.
It was good, like we got our fishy acids for the day.
We started eating the same samples again. I had another sausage link and I was living.
I know, we were at a different location. We're new at this point, so yeah, we loved this. We loved the sausage dong, so gotta have another.
And now there's no more samples to try at Costco, so I'm really, you know, it's a lot to take in.
The samples were done. We had, what, 6 or 7 samples and now it's done?
I thought the whole point of getting a Costco membership was so you can eat lunch here for free every day.
That's what they claim, but they always lie like everyone else.
Warning!
The samples aren't over yet! There's one hidden.
I was about to take a piss, a leak, but no.
Kind of like a mystery one, like if you see it, you see it.
It was underground.
A lot of people might miss it, but we didn't miss it. But it was kind of disappointing. It was Triscuit crackers.
Yes, it's cool, but it's not like crazy.
Yeah. I actually got in a fight with the sample girl. And I was like, why did you put this out here? And she's like, oh, I'm just doing what I'm told. But I was like, nuh-uh.
And then I went to the bathroom at Costco again. That's all.
That's it. I mean, I gotta say, would I recommend someone to do this for lunch? If you're like, some people eat small lunches. For me personally, I wouldn't be satisfied, even if it was so much food. If you're eating it in little bits, you don't feel like you ate.
I wouldn't do it, guys,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Yuppo, subscribe to both of us. You actually have to since you made it to the end of the video, okay? Goodbye, Z's.
Bye!